to the hottest gospel online radio station, glorysongs.weebly.com. Give God the praise all day, all night, worldwide. Powered by Gyroscope Media Group.
GS Radio, the best internet radio station worldwide. Providing the best in music and talk shows. Go to www.gsradionj.com and check out the best internet station in the world. You're listening to GS Radio Internet Radio Station, powered by GMG LLC.
and the last time, and the last time, and the last time. He's gonna bring me out this time. He will. Oh, that I know, that all that I know, 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 that I know.
GS Radio, the best internet radio station worldwide. Providing the best in music and talk shows. Go to www.gsradionj.com and check out the best internet station in the world. You're listening to GS Radio Internet Radio Station powered by GMG LLC.
Peace and positives, y'all. This is Emily MC, the artisan, wordsmith, lady in the streets, motherland, goddess, gang, chocolate bars, representing for the queens and creatives, know what I mean? And we're rocking supremely with the GS Radio family and crew that's rocking from here to countries all over the world, know what I mean? So there's only one thing left for you to do right now. Turn it up.
Yes. What's good, y'all? What's good? I am here for another Friday night. Being able to say thank you to my God for all that he has done for me, for everything that he has brought me through, for today, for yesterday, for years before, and for the years to come. I thank you for what you do, Father, what you're doing, what you've done, and what you will do in my life. And I can't do anything without saying that first. I have to say that first. That is mandatory. So, if you have never tuned in to the Champagne Room Radio Show on GS Radio, you gotta know that that's what I do first. First and foremost, I have to say thank you to my Lord, my God, and just give him all the glory, all the praise. And just thank you guys, all of you on all of my live feeds that are on right now. TikTok, on IG, my Facebook Live. I'm getting you guys up, everybody on the website, and all 260. That's right. We done counted. We up 260 plus countries. Now, I don't know, might be more than, I don't know how many more than 260 countries it is, but we definitely know 260 countries we are in at this time. And I am so delighted to be able to say that to the world. Yes, I'm delighted to be able to say that to the world. So I am here. I'm on my TikTok live for the live first time, like live first time. Hopefully, baby girl is in here already. I should be on her notifications, but I actually got a moderator. My girl, my sis is moderating my TikTok for me, so God blessed me with that. That was just another thing that I had on my mind that I needed to do, and God saw fit to send someone my way. It was definitely something that was unexpected earlier today when I went live, but I am so grateful to my girl Ingrid. I love you, mama. Love you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I already know I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all of you watching live from IG. I appreciate all of you watching live from TikTok. And I'm coming Facebook Live. I'm coming. I got here kind of late today. So, then trying to figure out some stuff because boss man changed some stuff around. So my virtual DJ, my DJing thing is not in front of me anymore. It's over here. So, and then some things are not in the same place or whatever. But, it is what it is. But we have, and Jacob Anderson, my king over there. I hope you sent the link to Nicole for me. I did send it to her before. Not sure if she still had it. But hopefully she has it. But we are looking forward to Nicole M. Jordan coming in here tonight and being a part of the Champagne Room Radio Show's night chats tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing her and speaking to her. And let me tell you guys this: if you want to see everything live, in person, the scrolling marquee, and all of that good stuff. If you want to see all of that, then you have to go onto the website to see all of that. Actually, I don't even see. Where's my scrolling marquee? Come to think of it, let's put it up here because it's not even up here with the sister. Okay. Give me a second. We about to see. What the heck? There we go. Now we popping. Okay, there goes my marquee. So yeah, so you'll get to see the scrolling marquee. You get to see me, live. You get to see the queen, Nicole Jordan. You get to see her. And also you'll see us together as opposed to just watching me here or whatever. So if you got more than one, and I'm quite sure y'all do, if you got more than one device, then I need you to go on all of your devices. Go on all of your devices and put in gsradionj.com and put that in at least one of your devices. And go to the website for me. And talk to the people from all of the different countries and all of that stuff. Start a chat in the website or something. You know what I mean? And I'll know if you did, because what we do is we get these blue dots that come up. So these blue dots come up on our maps, right? And on the map, on the analytic map that we have, there we get these blue dots, and we know who is watching. We know where you're watching from, what country you're watching from, what city, what state. We know all of that. And then if you're in the chat, I can literally see, if I turn around and look in the chat on the website, I can literally see who's in the chat, who actually started the chat, who's actually talking, and I can say something to you guys as well. So I encourage you all, everybody, to go to the chat. Go to the website. So like I said, if you have more than one device, then please take one of your devices and go to the website. And, and then stay here with me, and, because, I love y'all too. I want y'all here with me as well, so don't leave me, stay here if you are able to stay here with me, and go on your other device to the website. Okay, so do those things for me, guys. And then I want to tell you guys, so again, we're waiting for the queen to come in. Let me make sure I got my thing up and I can see her when she comes in, so I can allow her into the Zoom meeting with me, and she can zoom in and we can do what we do, because this is really her time. But y'all know me, I'm gonna play some music, because I'm a little DJ. I got that DJ thing inside of me too. Y'all probably don't know that, but I've been around DJs all my life. That's right. Biz Markie, Cool V, DJ Qua, who else? All of my family DJs, DJ Mustafa, DJ Crime. I've been around DJs literally all my life. Boss Man is a DJ, and I got an entire DJ team, Infinite Sounds, here at GS Radio. We got an entire DJ team. So stop playing. And when I say we got a team. They all do different music and the same music. But we literally have a team, and my team tomorrow will be, I believe it's in Hackensack. We'll be doing this big block party that they do every year. That Boss Man does every year. And so tomorrow I will be out there with my team, with my team of kings from Infinite Sounds, DJs, and doing my thing with my camera, because y'all know I do the click thing. So that's where I'm going to be tomorrow. And then I'm back at work on Sunday, because y'all know MetLife Stadium is definitely a big part of my life right now. So then I'm back at work. MetLife Stadium, I got two shows back to back, so Sunday and Monday. So while you guys are going to be partying somewhere doing your thing, on Sunday and Monday, I'm gonna be working. Yeah, I'm gonna be working, guys, because people called out and all that, and that's what happens when you're a manager. You gotta take the slack, and you gotta do what you have to do. But I don't mind that, because I love my job, I love my team, I love working and all of that. So I'm good. I'm more than good. And let me tell you, tonight, guess what we have? Wait a minute. I need to put some horns or something. Where the horns at? I need to do some horns or something. Yes, Boss Man got me over here with it. I got to come over here with it and find the horns and all that. It's on this side of me now. It's not in front of me no more, so it's not that easy to just get to. I got to see what everything is and all of that. So, but it's all good. It's all good in the hood. But yeah, so the air horns was for those Mike Epps tickets that we have. So I got tickets to Mike Epps tonight that I will be giving out. Yes, yes, yes. Now let me tell, where the hand claps at? Where the hand claps at? I can get a siren. Okay, that siren is just too long for me. Okay, anyway, I gotta find out where all of the buttons and stuff are now. See, I had just got used to all of the buttons here in front of me. Now, Boss Man done changed some stuff around. Y'all know that y'all got that engineering DJ thing going on. Y'all just be moving stuff and changing stuff, and then expecting people like me to figure it out. You know. So that's what's happening up in here, but it's okay, because there's nothing that I can't do, and the more he changes, the more things he do, the more he teaches me, the more I learn. So it is definitely a blessing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play some music. You guys have to stay tuned in order to win those tickets to Mike Epps. That's right, a pair of tickets. We got 2 pair that we're giving away, 2 pairs. So we got 2 people that can win 1 pair of tickets to see Mike Epps live, and that is on September the 20th at NJPAC, the New Jersey Performing Arts Center in Newark, New Jersey, courtesy and powered by my people, my media partners at Prana Marketing and Media, and we are going to definitely make it. We're gonna make a day a night of it, because during the earlier part of the day I get to go to Expose and help Malik with the fashion show and all of that. Oh my God, that's gonna be a beautiful day for me. So my entire day is gonna be full of love on September the 20th. So that'll just be an extension of my birthday, because remember guys, my birthday is September the 10th. Don't forget, my birthday is September the 10th. I will be 56 whole years old. I don't mind telling nobody that, because as far as I'm concerned, it is definitely a blessing. A blessing for the queen to be 56, to have made it to 56, because a lot of my peers have not made it. They did not make it. Or a lot of my peers are not, at their best right now. But those that are not at their best right now, we are going to pray for them. We're going to pray for them. We're going to keep them covered. We're going to keep asking God to do what is needed in their lives, so that they can have a blessed and comfortable and sweet and happy life for the rest of their lives while they're still here with us. So that's what we're going to do. In the meantime and in between time, I'm going to find my girl, Butter B Rocker. She did the music, her music. I love her music. I really do. I love her music. I'm always playing her music ever since she came here. And I got to say a thank you again. And she probably like, Tanya, stop thanking me. You just keep thanking me and thanking me and thanking me. But I can't help it, because she used my platform. She came here to the Champagne Room radio show and used my platform with all of the people that watch my show, and she launched her album. It's called Thankful, and oh my goodness, the songs. But don't take my word for it. I'ma play the songs, because that's what I do. So absolutely don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. I just need you guys to listen. So, with that being said, I'll be right back, but I'll be able to talk to my to the website, I'll be right back. But to everybody on my IG and my TikTok, I'll be right here. I got to get my Facebook Live up, because I know my Facebook Live fans are probably like, where is Tanya? Where is she? And in the meantime, we're going to wait for the queen to call in. And once she is in, then we are going to do the exclusive interview with the Queen Nicole M. Jordan of the Exquisite PR firm, Public Relations. Oh my God, they're so dope. I love them. King Jake. Oh, love them guys. So that's what we're gonna do. So that's the game plan for now, y'all. That's the game plan.
Hey, yo, what's good, man? It's your girl Rock here, man. Chillin', man. Yo, watching Champagne.
What's up, yo? This is Big Muff right here. And y'all watching Champagne.
Jerv, stand up. It's your boy Sheik Luch, LOX, D-Block, man. Champagne TV, you already know. I'm gonna be be hosting like game shows and shit on that shit.
What's up? This is your girl, Digga, birth name Rashia, and you are watching Champagne.
Y'all, this is Ken Go Kid from legendary rap group UTFO. And what you're doing right now is you're checking out the Champagne Room Radio Show. You heard?
Yo, this your boy Chris Rock from the old 50 Book. And when I'm out chilling, I'm chilling at the Champagne Room Radio with Tanya Champagne, getting it in Brick City style.
Yeah, what's up? This Trigger Trench here, Nip, Naughty Nation, Naughty by Nature doing it. Yo, you better check out the Champagne Room, cause we doing over my mama T. Yo, and it's gonna be real on and popping, yo. Ask somebody, yo. Can't take you nowhere, that's why I take your ass everywhere. Tune in.
I'm Lamar Riley, and you're tuning to the Champagne Room Radio Show.
Sometimes I feel alone, all by myself. At times I can't go on, don't want nobody's help. I lift my voice in praise, cause I know I can count on you. Count on you to pull me through, Father. Father, do you hear my cry? I keep asking myself why. Why do I feel this way? So I lift up my hands, press go up and blessings come down. Amen. Press go up and blessings come down. I lift my hands, press go up and blessings come down. Amen. Amen. I lift my hands. Pick me up when I'm down. Pick me up. I lift my hands. Pick me up when I'm down. Pick me up. I lift my hands. Blessings, I'ma shout it out. Blessings all around. Blessings all around. Blessings all around. Sometimes it feels like no one's listening. I pour my heart out, didn't hear nothing. I need a word, any intervention. Trying to figure it out, come on, mama, sit down. I know you work it out, you work it out. I can do this on my own. So I'll keep holding on. If you hear every word I say, Lord, keep. I lift my hands, press go up and blessings come down. Amen. Press go up and blessings come down. I lift my hands, press go up and blessings come down. Amen. Amen. I lift my hands. Pick me up when I'm down. Pick me up. I lift my hands. Pick me up when I'm down. Pick me up. I lift my hands. Blessings, I'm shouting out. Blessings all around. Blessings all around. Pick me up when I'm down. Pick me up. I lift my hands. Pick me up when I'm down. Pick me up. I lift my hands. Blessings, I'm shouting out. Blessings all around. Blessings all around. Father, when I don't have the words to say, I praise you anyway. Thank you for blessing me. I praise you in my way. Hallelujah. When I'm down, pick me up. I lift my hands. Pick me up when I'm down. Pick me up. I lift my hands. Blessings, I'ma shout it out. Blessings all around. Blessings all around. Amen.
Yo, check this out, baby. You already know what this is. DJ Frosty, the movie, representing New Jersey, representing East Storms, New Jersey to the fullest, to the fullest, to the fullest. I want to give a big shout out to my mommy, Tanya Champagne, the GOAT, the one and only. Shout out to the whole GS Radio. Shout out to the whole GS Radio. Everybody that has something to do with that station. Shout out to the VDJ Smash. You already know what it is, baby. It's the movie, DJ Frosty. Movie.
I'm crazy, I heard it all before. I don't look like what I've been through, no, not anymore. Since I gave my life to Christ, He's what I live for. I've had plenty dark days, but that was before I found solace in you. You pick me up when I'm down, and you I found peace and joy. Lord, you feel the void. I had to learn that my choices had some consequences, and sometimes it hurt. I didn't value my own worth. Oh, I've been running all my life. It's not my plan, my feet on the floor. I've been running all my life, and I ain't running anymore. I've been running all my life. It's not my plan, my feet on the floor. I've been running all my life, and I ain't running anymore. I've been running, lost and blind, chasing shadows, chasing a peace of mind. Lost in the darkness, afraid of your light. I used to hide in the shadow of the night. The chains that bound me had me broken free. I found my purpose and you set me free. There's so much power calling out your name. Since I gave my all to you, my life hasn't been the same. Mistakes were made. I've learned to cherish the lessons I've gained. Sometimes it hurts. I didn't value my own worth. I've been running all my life. It's not my plan, my feet on the floor. I've been running all my life, and I ain't running anymore. Running, I'm tired of running, and ain't no more running. I'm tired of running, and yeah, no more running. I'm tired of running. I'm gonna plant my feet on solid ground, and you I found.
That's what I'm talking about. So that was my baby girl, Butter B Rocker. Butter B Rocker. You guys can check out my the interview that we did together, and basically see the actual time that her album was released. And it was just a beautiful interview. That's my girl. I love playing the music of people that that I kind of know, or even just got to know, or whatever the case. I really do, because when I say I promise you that your music is going to be played here, and then I promise you your music is going to be played here, but you have to follow directions. Like, a lot of you guys just don't follow directions. I tell you, send me music in MP3 format only. Y'all send me links, y'all send me everything else. I tell you, put your name in the email. I tell you, put the name of the song in the email. I tell you to make sure that all of those things are done. If I don't know you, never saw you before, send me an APK, send me a picture or whatever the case. But if you want your music played, then send me an MP3 formatted version of your song. Oh, no. People want to send me WAV files. They want to send me links. They want to send me everything but what I ask them. I have people sending me YouTube videos, but where's the song? I don't mind watching your video. I don't even mind subscribing to your channel, but where's the song? And when I see that people don't follow suit, they don't follow instructions, they don't do what I asked them to do, I'll be like, you know what? You're not a person that's listening. You're not even listening. You're not even doing what I asked you to do. So why should I do what you're asking me to do? And that's how I think, and that's how I feel, and that's just me. That's just me. So I said, send me the song. Send me your song in MP3 format. The name of the song. Make sure the MP3 has the name of the song, and if it doesn't, then you send me the name of the song, and I need to know your name. I need to know who it is. You could use people send me music and to ask me to play this all, and I'm like, okay, but who are you? Who are you? So you have to make sure that you do things properly. You do things the way that you're being told to do them. And again, I'm here. I'm engineering my own show tonight because Boss Man had a gig. Because that's what the DJs over here at Infinite Sounds, DJs via GS Radio. That's what we do. So he's out doing what he's doing, and I'm here and I'm engineering my own show tonight, and that's fine with me because you guys know when I engineer my show, I play music because I like playing music. I just love playing music. That, like I said, that DJ thing in me is just really a part of me. And I probably should have listened to Biz when he was like, no, just come on and do this. But I was young and I just wanted to dance. I was a dancer back then. So, me and my sis, we used to dance. He would perform, we would dance with them, Scoob and Scrap and all of the dancers and stuff. So we were dancers. We wanted to get dressed and we wanted to go dance. So when it was time for me to DJ, when it was time for him to show me how to DJ, I didn't take it seriously. And let me tell y'all something about that. When you don't take things seriously, you kind of miss out. Because his business flourished, his DJ business flourished. He did so much, and I could have been a part of that. But I was young, and I wasn't listening, and if you know Biz, if you knew my brother, then you would know that he didn't play when it came to his time. Like, you either gonna do this or you're not gonna do it. So he didn't play when it came to his time. So when I did have the time to go and act like I was, I wasn't acting. No, he seriously was teaching me. He was showing me how to actually do it, how to mix, what to listen for and all of that stuff. So I kind of remember some things, and a lot of times I'm here when I'm here and I'm doing it, doing the engineering myself here. I'm able to go on the virtual DJ and do my little thing. I love it. I love it. So I'm not complaining. But I love it more when Boss Man is able to be here, either him or Rashid. And Rashid's no longer here. He's all the way in Virginia or somewhere. You're like, I don't like it. So I'm going to be engineering a whole lot more myself. But soon I'm going to be actually having live DJs playing here on my show as well. I am offering that to some DJs that I know. I'm giving them my 2 hours. I'm going to be up in here with them, and I'll probably be saying a little bit of stuff. But for the most part, I'm giving them my 2 hours, and I'm actually starting with DJ Rod, the Attack. I'm starting with him, or the Attic. Is it Attack Rod, or is it the Attic? Rod the Attic, I think it is. It's the Attic, not the Attack. I say the Attack, but I think it's the Attic. Anyway, DJ Rod, I call him King, so it doesn't matter. I'm starting off with him, and he will be the first DJ that will be here. I used to do it before, We used to do it before when we did Saturdays for DJs, and that's when my son came up here. DJ B Money, we had him up here, and he played. But you know, we are offering you know, sessions and stuff like that for DJs, as well as you know, to you guys, if you're good enough to be a part of our Infinite Sounds DJ team. You know, but that's something that you got to talk to Boss Man about. You know, I'm not in charge of that. I just do their PR work. I just, you know, do their marketing and all of that. But you being on a team, that's something you got to talk to Boss Man about. Boss Man is the boss man when it comes to that right there. But yeah, he taught me everything I know, and then I just basically expanded off of what he taught me when it comes to this whole engineering thing. So, you know, that's why I try to put that out there and basically extend that same hand to the youth that are part of my program, my We Got Us Kids early broadcaster readiness program. So, you know, to teach them, and you know, a lot of them, they want to be radio show hosts, or they want to go out and do media and all of that stuff too. So we are here to teach that as well at GS Radio. Via my nonprofit organization, We Got Us Kids. So keep that in mind. And in a few minutes, we are going to probably at the I want to say maybe the 9:30 hour. Yeah, maybe about 9:30. I'm gonna have you guys text in. I'm gonna have you guys text in for those tickets. I'm going to have you guys text in for the tickets. Because what I was going to do, I was going to do a little... No, but it's going to be easier if I have you guys text in. Because what's going to happen is, if I try to do something here... Or maybe I could. Maybe I'll just do TikTok first and then do IG. Somebody tell me what they think I need to do and how I need to do these tickets, because Mike Epps tickets are really there's some official tissue, okay? They official tissue, and anybody that has ever gotten tickets from my show, from us, from Prana Marketing, from the Champagne Room, from GS Radio, if you got tickets from us, you know your seats are always banging. You're never in the nosebleed seat section. You're never all the way in the back nowhere. You always get good seats and all of that too. So just know that, you know, these tickets always are hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So you guys just be happy and feel blessed when you do get these tickets. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do it around the 9:30 hour. I'm not sure where Nicole is at this point. She still is not here yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I do, right? And what is that, y'all? What do I usually do? I'm going to play some music, but I think I want to go somewhere else with the music. Let's see. I think I want to go somewhere else with the music. Because I feel like I feel like I don't know what I feel like. What kind of music y'all think I should play right now? I mean, I got it all. I'm thinking of going Afrobeat on everybody. I might go Afrobeat on everybody. Let's see. I think I might just do that because I can. Yeah, because I can. So I think I'm gonna do that, but at the same time, I kind of want to go up. Might not be able to do that because baby girl is here, so we might not be able to do that, y'all. I'm thinking that's not gonna be happening now because baby girl is in the building. So let's see this. I want her to hear me. Hey Queen, can you hear me? Hey, What's good, pretty girl? I can't hear you. 1 second. Let me turn your Zoom up. Say something now.
Are we live?
There we go. We are, guys, and baby girl is in the building now. Let me go to my Zoom for a minute. Go to my Zoom.
I'm gonna change up my background. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, just because we're not doing that, that's pretty bad.
Look, that's one of them Zoom meeting backgrounds.
I love it.
That's a meeting background. So she's here, guys. She's here. Everybody on all of my live feeds, she is in the building. And I told you guys, if you want to see her, that you will actually need to go to the website to see her. So the website is www.gsradionj.com. Again, it's www.gsradionj.com. That's where you guys need to go to see her beautiful face on the screen with me. She is here. Awesome. I was trying to get my Facebook Live up. So no more talking. This is the rest of this time is her time. Until it's time for me to do them tickets. Don't worry about it. We gonna do the tickets tonight, y'all. Don't worry.
We're gonna have some good times. I want to ask you a couple of favors. We got another show coming up.
Okay.
On September 27th.
Okay.
And I got a surprise for you. So we'll be giving, if you give me an opportunity, we'll give a free ticket away for the Theo Huff Show.
Okay.
In Chicagoland area. If you guys want to get involved.
Okay.
So I meant to give it to you earlier, but I was in the hospital, so
goodness.
I didn't get it to Jacob either. So, but that's what we want to do. I want to give you a gift.
Oh, thank you so much.
For free, or however you want to do it.
I so appreciate that. Y'all see, we get the exclusives here on inside the champagne room. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So without further ado, guys, I want to introduce to some and present to others the queen herself, Miss Nicole M. Jordan. Yes. Take it over, queen. Go on and tell them where you come from and all that good stuff.
All right. Hey, you guys. I'm Nicole Jordan, a.k.a. Pavani J. I'm from the Chicagoland area. All around suburbs, DeKalb, NIU is where I am exactly at this very moment, right across the street from the college. So you can imagine what's going on outside on this nice Labor Day weekend.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm a publicist. I'm a grant writer. I am a business consultant. I am a radio host. I am partnered in with a few people, HHQ, also JQLM Radio, and anyone else. I'm open. I'm trying to get myself out here and around the world. I've been out here for a little while, hide behind the scenes, under the veil. And it's time to peek out and see the world.
That's right.
And let everyone know I'm real, and they not the only real ones out here.
Yes, ma'am. That's right. We gotta stick together. I believe us queens need to stick together and just love on each other and make sure that we have platforms. Give the queens that platform. To come on and not because when Jake said it, I was like, oh yeah, absolutely. Let's get it going. We done had 2 different dates. 2 or 3 different dates. We done had 2 or 3 different dates, and I'm like, no, we gonna make this happen. It's gonna happen. So I am so happy that you finally did make it on here. I keep looking that way because I see the Zoom, but I should be looking this way because this is where the camera is, but I'm not on that camera. I'm on this camera, so I'm gonna stay this way. I got a couple of cameras over here. I'm engineering myself tonight, so I'm like, okay, boss man changed some things around. He changed some things around on me, so I'm trying to get it together. But I think I'm all right. So I want, we usually start from the beginning of everything when it comes to those that come on my platform. I always try to because my whole thing is journeying with being on that journey with you when when you sit here. I want to know, where did it start from? How did you get involved in what it is that you're doing? Did you have any type of, artistic creations that you was doing prior to this? Like, were you a singer, rapper, dancer? What did you do when you were in school? Like those types of things. So this is I want to journey. We want to journey with you. So I want you to let my audience know where Nicole comes from. When I say where you come from, not your city and state, but where do you come from?
I come from I wouldn't say I come from, you got the infamous stories. We come from poverty.
Yeah.
We come from that's not my story.
Right.
That's not my story. My parents were fortunate enough to send me to a school called Aurora Christian.
Okay.
I had been in the same school for years.
Mm-hmm.
I started school when I was 2.
Okay.
And at the age, oh wow, you're taking me back. At the age of 5, I don't know how old you are, but I don't know if you remember this. Back then, poems were really big.
Right.
The book of poems were really big.
Okay.
And when you're at a Christian school like that, it's not like a public school where you have maybe 32 to a class, or maybe 27, 28, something like that. We had really small classes, so the teacher was more attentive to us.
Okay.
And I was always really talkative, and I was always on the high honor roll.
Okay.
So I'll give you 2 sectors of how life works, how the universe works, and how things can be embedded in you at an early age that'll change the perspective and the outcome of your life depending on how you think about it.
That's right.
Okay. And so at the age of 5, I'll never forget that I had a lot of my friends were Caucasian, and my parents tried to put me into Girl Scouts and pom-poms and baton and all these things. I was the only child for almost 10 years. Father in and out of the hospital a lot. My mother was always working. And I remember doing a poem on the stage called Band-Aids. I have a Band-Aid on my finger, I have a Band-Aid on my nose, I have a Band-Aid on my earring, and a Band-Aid on my toe. I'll never forget that because it was one of the most scariest times of my life. Because on the bus ride there, me and my friend was talking. Her name is Stana.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take this full circle. It's going to come back around. Her name is Stana. And so me and Stana were talking about it. We're going back and forth, and I'm trying to practice. And we got there, and I didn't get the whole poem out. I remember just like almost freezing. Because I was looking at people, and obviously I'm in kindergarten. They clapped. Everybody was so proud and all these things, but I was upset, and I was so disappointed in myself. Because I just didn't get it out. Either I didn't get it out all the way, or I forgot it. Something happened that the longevity of the poem didn't happen. I remember that part. Now, mind you, I'm still at the same school. We know kids are cruel. I was a chubby girl. I didn't very fast. Thanks to Sean Harold and everyone else that was there. That I still talk to Aisha and all these people. So there was an astigmatism put on me earlier in my years regarding my weight, because I was always a big girl. My mother used to take me to Sears.
That was our store. That's right.
That's where the chubby kids' clothes were. And so I was just always very inferior about anything and everything, now that I think about it. And I was always on the high honor roll. And I remember my mother used to put my plaques in these someone made these wooden plaques that, you hung up. They were very pretty for her. Newspaper, I was in the newspaper and all these things. And I remember at that moment saying, I'm going to be on the stage one day.
Okay.
And then they would put me in the Christmas things, and I would be singing in these Christmas things, and I'm going to own that stage one day. That's going to be my stage. These are the things that I would say.
Right.
And,
speaking into existence. That's right. Go ahead.
Yeah, speaking, not really realizing what I was doing. And then recording, as I'm getting older, recording songs all the time. I used to be the one to make the tapes for our friends as we danced to Salt and Pepper.
Yeah.
You remember Word Up magazine all over the walls.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I'm taking you way back.
Yes, you are. That's my era, though. I'll be 56 in a couple of days. So, yeah, that's my era.
Oh, girl, you good. I'm wondering why are you an affiliate marketer for something that you got using? Because you look like you is not nowhere any 56. Girl, you need to sell that in the package.
Hot water. Look, hot water. How did you can stand it? I don't put no soap. Never put any soap or anything on my face. Like any of that.
I don't either.
Never. Just water. Just water. Hot water. As far as my face is concerned. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, you look good. I would
Thank you
never
so
thought.
much.
Something that you were way younger than me. Wow.
Oh,
But
man.
I'm not that young, but I just thought you were like maybe 35, 36,
Really?
something like that. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
But you look good. You look good. Anywho, I remember I got the high honor roll. They took me from 5th grade and put me in I was in 4th grade, and I remember being in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade.
Okay.
This went on for a couple of years. And so instead of my mother giving me the ability to jump and skip a grade, she was like, no, she wasn't doing that.
Right.
So they put multi class with 4th graders, 5th graders, 6th graders, 2nd graders, 3rd graders, 4th graders.
Right.
And so being on a high honor roll, I remember every time I knew when they were going to call my name because I was counting down when they got to the J's. I would run to the bathroom, stand on the stall with my feet so that they couldn't see my feet and hide. Because when they said the name Jordan, it was just something about that name. They probably made fun of it or something. I don't know, but it just made me cringe. So I wanted them to give it to me in silence, secretly. I didn't want them to do it out loud.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Life went on. Things started taking a toll. Decisions were made in my life. I had children early. By the time I was 18, I had 3 children.
Okay.
And so there was a mind state shift that took place.
Right.
With those emotions that carried on at that young age. But I always said, God, just make me be who I'm supposed to be. Now I'm gonna jump up a little bit. I don't know how much I can give you, but
Do you think?
life really started to change. As I was having children, I was a mother at that point. And so I was being a mother and taking care of my father and moving around from city to state and trying to still go to school and be educated and still have a relationship and playing like I'm married, because I've never been married, but we were together for a long time.
Right.
And my kid's father passed away, and that was something that was devastating to me.
Yeah.
So I took a big hit within a 3-year mark, like my kid's father, my mom, and then my dad.
Wow.
And I had a breakdown at the age of 29, 30. And I remember my life, like as far as my children, my kid's father, my parents, siblings, but I couldn't navigate the world. Like I didn't know how to get around in my city without a GPS. I didn't know what certain things were that would be really important to a regular person, like streets, just certain things. It was just almost like my computer was depleted.
Right.
I was open to receive another download.
Okay.
And that's what I kept saying. I kept saying, my computer is empty. And I was crying really bad. And these 4 Italian women took me in.
Oh, wow.
And for the next 6.5 years, they helped me develop me all over again. Learning technique. I couldn't even express a feeling. I used to feel really bad because they used to give me signs to say, you feel like this, or do you feel like this? But these are things that you learn when you're young.
Right.
Making up a bed, doing all these things. So I learned how to live all over again, and I just didn't understand like what was so horrible about my life, because mind you, I'm going to a new city and everything. I everything was new to me.
Right.
2009, 8 or 9.
Right.
And I was just walking and a crying and a praying and a walking and a praying and a crying.
There you go.
That's all I knew how to do. Because they say you train the child up in a way that you want them to go, and even if they stray,
that's right.
When it's time to come back,
they know.
That's all I knew how to do. Because obviously, in between those kids and some other things that had happened, I strayed somewhere.
Right.
Right. Something happened.
But you knew your way
And
home.
so
That's what's up.
I just was praying and crying, and I was so defiant to these white people, right? To these, I'm gonna call them Caucasian, Italian, and they were so mean. They was getting right with me. They didn't care nothing about none of what I was talking about. They had no quims, and these were older women who had substance about themselves.
Right.
Been there, done that.
Mm-hmm.
There was no game plan. There was no leaving. There was no running away. There was nothing. And I had to completely surrender to this environment of new people.
Wow.
Because I didn't know anybody and had nothing if I wanted to save my life.
Right. Wow.
I began to work at this place called Cygnus Communication. And it wasn't even my job interview. I went there for someone else, taking someone else there for her job interview and got a job, you know?
Wow.
Within 90 days, I became manager and supervisor.
Okay.
I did that for 7 years. And I also worked another position right around the block. And this is my first public relations position. Had no idea what public relations was.
Right.
But they hired me.
Okay.
They hired me at this place to be an executive assistant / publicist.
Okay.
For another lady named Jennifer.
Mm-hmm.
Within a week, one morning I remember going to work and I had an office. First time in my life that I had ever had an office, and I thought they were joking, but they weren't joking.
Wow.
Like they were like, "This is yours. These are your computers. These are your phones.
Look at that.
This is what you do in here." And, you know, bye. Like, you know what I mean? Like for me, this was so amazing. Like, are you guys joking? Are you serious? It's my own office, and this is a beautiful office. Plants everywhere. I'm making decisions.
Right.
And I was really proud of this position. And I got a key to the building because I worked on Saturday.
Okay.
No one else was there.
Look at that.
And so then I also worked at another place, like I told you, Cygnus. So I had 2 full-time positions.
Okay.
Worked place at night, left there, came to the other place, slept about an hour and a half in between jobs.
Uh-huh.
But I had my own office at Cygnus as well, not looking at the big picture.
Yeah.
Not looking at what's about to happen.
Right.
I was talking on the phone one day at Euroview, and a lady ran a radio station, and she said, "Oh, you have a beautiful voice." And she said, "What would you like to do, like outside of that?" And I said, "I don't know. I guess I don't know. Maybe be a radio host or something." I don't know why I said that, because she owned a radio station in Waukegan, Illinois. And I was like, "Oh." And she said, "There's a beautiful lady there by the name of Cheryl Dunlap. I'm going to give you her telephone number." Mind you, I'm remodeling this lady's bathroom.
Wow.
That's what we were talking about. That's why I was on the phone with her in the first place. I know way too much about shower doors, honey. Okay. So she gave me Cheryl's number, and I called her. But I called her about a week later, only because I didn't know what I was going to say to her. Like, this lady told me to call you. I didn't know what I was going to say.
Right.
She was prepared for me to call. When I called her, she knew I was calling.
Wow.
Waukegan was an hour and a half away from where I lived. But I went there. I drove an hour and a half that Wednesday, and I introduced myself to her. And I was an intern at a radio station for another 7 years.
Okay.
So I interned at a radio station with Cheryl Dunlap. And I did everything, pick up napkins, serve drinks, everything I needed to do. Not so much as be in her good graces.
Right.
But to...
It was all preparation.
The world that I was appreciative that I'm going somewhere. Where am I going? I don't know.
Right.
Because keep in mind, I had a nervous breakdown, and I was working myself through the nervous breakdown, never telling anybody.
Right.
That was outside of this place that I was in.
Right.
But people probably knew something was wrong. I was very giddy. Hi, how are you? Not myself.
Right.
When I look back at the videos, I'm like, oh, wow, that's almost scary for me to see myself like that.
Right.
Like, wow.
Right.
oh, that's like that's crazy. Like, yeah, I don't want to put that out there because it's not the authentic me.
Right.
This is me.
Right. Right.
How I got here was I fell off the back of an 18-wheeler and hit my head.
Oh Lord.
This is about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I thought I knocked myself back into consciousness because now I can remember everything in my life.
Wow. Look at
And
that.
it wasn't the hit. It was the scare of the fall.
Right.
Because that's what happens when you're in post-traumatic stress disorder.
Mm-hmm.
Here you're living in, all the time.
Right.
And so that of the fall snapped me back into reality to where I literally would have to pull over because remember in my life, things were so much.
Yeah.
I would have to call someone.
Wow.
And what I mean by that is there's nothing wrong with having a counselor when you
That's
know
right.
that
That's right.
you have to keep your brain. When people ask me, what are you thankful for on Thanksgiving? I love my kids, but I'm thankful for my right mind.
That's right. That's
To
right.
be in my right mind is everything. To know what I know because I know.
That's
you
right.
can't tell me nothing.
That's right.
Like, not saying I'm not teachable.
Right. Right.
But when I know about the brain and I know how powerful it is and I know that it takes nothing for someone to snap out of here and snap back in here. And it's just by the grace of God because maybe I would not made it. Maybe I would not be here had he just not took away. They took away something in me. They gave me the ability to show the world who I was again and who my heart was again. Are you this person for real? We'll give you another chance, Nicole. Let us see what you're really working with. Here I am.
That's what's
And
up.
so with that being said, it's a lot of other things that'll go into a book.
Okay.
And then people can buy it. It'll
Okay.
probably be out at the beginning of next year. But I wasn't going to tell my story.
Right.
Because I was like, I'm not telling my story. My story isn't sellable, but it is sellable.
Oh yeah.
And not only sellable, it's a life-changing event that'll change anyone's life once you touch it. You know what I mean? It's
Absolutely.
almost I can't believe it when I read it. Like, wow.
Yeah.
A lot of revamps, some things that'll go on, but I've been working on the book for a while.
Nice.
Because it's too much
Yeah.
to be in one. Nobody's gonna buy a 1900 pager. You know what I mean?
I know what
Nobody's
you mean.
doing it.
I know what you mean.
After the radio, I had a breast cancer scare in 2013. Thank God it was nothing.
Right.
And it was something that happened prior in the life that I didn't remember right away. Is why this mark was there. But they don't know. They're just checking, you know.
Right.
And I'm furious with God. I'm all in the parking lot. Seriously right now, Lord. I done did this and I done did everything, you know, for real.
Right.
And I know, like, Nicole, relax, you know, like, just relax. Because when we went to do the ultrasound on the breast exam, there was nothing there.
Good.
I was on the table so long, my arm was numb. And the lady came back and was like, we just can't see anything. And I'm like, okay, great. God has showed up in my life.
Yeah.
Not just then, but he's had his hand over me.
Oh yeah.
And just covered me this whole time. I do have to say that.
That's right. That's right.
And when I was just going through that and doing the radio, I jumped into acting. So I was just having a ball.
Just doing
okay?
everything. That's right. That's right.
I was doing everything. Okay. And so I ended up doing gospel stage plays. And that's another thing. I stepped into the gospel realm of things first.
Right.
By way of accident. I had no idea. Her show was called Soul Sweet Radio. How would I ever know that this was a gospel station that I wanted to do secular music on? And I wanted to do secular music as well because I was going to take on Soul Sweet too.
Okay.
But I started acting. And when I started acting, I ended up in Atlanta. And I ended up being under the rifle. I had a nice mentor, Dr. Pamela Johnson.
Okay.
Dr. Pamela Johnson then took me under her wing, and she turned me into a publicist gradually. Once she found out what I did for a living, once she found out my ability to speak, my ability to write,
right,
my ability to retain information. She used to always say, I don't know, you just seem like an alien that just got dropped off down here. You don't even know nothing. And I would be like, I don't know.
Right. Awesome.
Because of the nervous breakdown, I didn't know.
Right.
So throughout that time, she said, "I'm gonna blow your mind, honey," and she did.
Okay.
I covered Rice Awards, the Stifel Awards, and I was meeting people and stars, A-listers, B-listers that I never seen before, knew who they were, knew their status, and still treated them the same.
That's right.
At the Steeple Awards, they actually thought I was a stand-up comedian in the VIP room. I wasn't. I just didn't know how to fill out the list. I had them laughing. I was kicking my shoes off like, y'all get in line. Hurry up now. We ain't got all day for this. And they were looking at me, and anyone who can remember back in 2014 or 15 and remember my face, they'd probably be like, "Oh, yeah, that lady was funny back there."
Wow.
And from there, I began to train, and she just had me training under Shanika and training under Bentley Didier. And then being with Dr. Johnson, you had to own a company. You had to be doing something with your life.
Right.
Changes her and not be legitimately a businesswoman. That's not going to work.
Right.
And so she walked me through that way because I kept saying, "What am I supposed to do? Like, how?" And everybody was looking at me like I was crazy. Like, "Girl, go to YouTube or go to..." My brain wasn't there. You know what I mean? That was so crazy to me.
Right.
And so I did that. I became a business owner of So Exquisite.
That's right.
So Exquisite started off as a executive assistant firm.
Okay.
I carried a lot of people in Atlanta, moved back to Chicago. That's where I turned it into a PR firm.
Okay.
Took off the So Exquisite, reversed that around and made So Exquisite a remodeling company.
Okay.
And took Exquisite PR firm and made it a publishing company. But we were writing grants.
Okay.
Some things happened with some people with grant writing. I did really bad, but that's, when you're in this world, it happens.
Oh yeah.
At the time, though, it was a real big deal.
Oh yeah.
Now it's just like, that was my biting. I got big.
Right.
And I was like, I'm done. But just really looking at the world and where we are right now, grant writers are necessary because the PR world, it's really turning into a DIY world.
Yeah.
You're really offering services to clients because the money for some and just the time for others. Unless you're going to be able to travel around and move around with this person and really go places with them, sometimes on your dime.
Right.
Does it go like that? No, it doesn't. But if you believe in the client, you believe in the product and their brand that you're pushing, then you might have to. I've done that a lot of times.
Absolutely.
Reason being why I wasn't like out there sooner, or because I was trained back in the old school training. You know about this. We were trained to do what we need to do and not be seen.
That's right.
Like, you don't get to take pictures. You might be with a star. You might be with someone who other people may feel like is awesome and famous.
Right.
If you get to shake their hand or say something to them or something, okay, great. You may get a behind the scenes picture, but those pictures better not come out before the Emmys or the Grammys. I'm like, how is that even happening?
That's right.
Why are y'all dressed up like this in here? You don't got black pants on and a black button-down shirt and some black slip-on so you can move around this place.
That's right.
Why don't you have your VIP necklace on your press pass? And why aren't you at the bar? Because what's at the bar? The people that's shaking and moving.
That's right.
The money.
That's right.
So this new world for me was like, oh, that's how y'all doing it? And don't get me wrong. These young sisters are soaring. They're coming in looking like queen, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I got to get my stuff together. I better learn some AI or something because, baby, I'm going to look up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But just me being in the front line was never my
Right.
And behind the radio, if we think about it, was always great. Why? Because back then, the Breakfast Club is the one who blew being on radio and online and stuff up really, really hot in online radio.
Right.
Nobody was showing our face on live.
Right.
We was doing radio.
Yeah. You ain't know that. All you knew was that voice. You don't know nothing about the face, just the voice.
Change it up. You can be whoever you want to be.
That's right.
Talk slow, and it was fun. Now they want to see you. What's your name? You know what I mean? the kids come in, they change the game,
Yeah.
and they stand on it, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
make it a law. But it was never a rule.
Right.
That was never
Right.
like. And so I'm like, okay, well, you get in where you fit in, And I said I remain teachable in the midst of this.
Mm-hmm.
Pamela passed away of breast cancer. We called her the warrior woman,
Oh wow.
and that was devastating for me.
Yeah.
But even throughout that, and I felt like I might have quit. Everywhere I went, turned, or did, her face kept popping up.
Wow.
Like I would be working on a project, and these people got her on a picture in the back of their website, and she's smiling back at me, and I'm like, you know what? Okay, that's it. I get it. I get it. I'm not gonna quit. I'm
That's
not a quitter.
right.
I'm
That's
gonna stop.
right.
But it can become and it's not the industry.
Mm-hmm.
It's and then I have to take it myself. I've been out here too long.
Yeah.
Not to have been seen. People should be
Right.
knowing my name.
Right.
And so I have to take responsibility on that. It's my fault.
Mhm.
Trying to hide under a rock
Yeah.
for whatever the reasons, whether it was the 385 pounds that I was and I didn't want to show off,
Right. Right.
or maybe the falling out of the hair because of the lupus, whatever. What
Right.
might have been my reasons for not wanting to be on screen,
Right.
was those reasons. But now I'm just like, you know what? I am who I am.
That's right. That's right.
I'm lovable. And
Yes.
I'm receivable. And
That's
if
right.
you can't, I literally know at this age of my life, it ain't me, it's you.
That's right. That's right. You the one with the
So,
problem.
at this point in my life, like, if something wrong, you having it's really not me. I know this at this point, and I'm more confident now
Yeah.
than anything. We got one life to live, and
That's
I
right.
told God, everything that I do from here until I leave here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna blame it on Him, and the Holy Spirit, and Jesus. Everything I do, what happened, God? I don't know.
Yes.
Everything I do.
Yes.
When it's on a positive note, if it's negative,
That's right.
I'll
That's
take
right.
that. But I'll take that. But anything that's grandiose, how did you get here, God?
That's
Well,
right.
what was the steps? Okay, I'll help you with the steps.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The universe will move in sync with you,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because that's the power that we have down here.
That's right. That's right. And a lot of us don't know that. A lot of us don't know that. Yeah.
When you find out, at first I was a little bit angry,
Mm-hmm.
right? I was just a little bit angry. God is so remarkable. It's a God, it's a Jesus, it's a all these things. But when I found out the second faculty of things in like the world,
Oh yeah.
I was like, what? Oh, y'all play too much. Like this, how this really go?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Which put me back into the place of the nervous breakdown and how good
Mm.
he is to me.
Yes.
Because he did not have to let me stay here.
That's right. That's
My
right.
ancestors could have said, come on and let's go. It didn't have to go like that.
Mhm.
Giving me an opportunity to show the world who I am. And not just the world, but my babies.
That's
And my
right.
children and my grandchildren.
That's right.
Great grandchildren. Show
That's right.
people, and my kids that if my mama can do it, if my mama can drive an AC Wheeler, if my mama can, I know I can.
Mhm.
And so that's really what it's about. And so that's
Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely, and your story, your journey, your testimonies is all of that, and then some, and it makes me it makes me feel even more honored to know that you have endured. And I call it enduring because you have to God put us in places sometimes where we need to endure some things, and it's what you do with it, with the endurance. It's what you do with what it is that he's preparing you for, because it's not really him saying, this is it for you. That's not him saying this is it for you. It's him saying, look, this is what's gonna happen, and I'm preparing you for this because you're gonna step into some rooms with some folks. You're gonna, it's gonna be some people that don't like me. That's not gonna like you. You know what I mean? So you
Right.
have to be prepared.
Right.
Prepared for
Yes.
it. So God is so good. Yes, I am so God. Girl, I need to give you some bombs or some hand claps or some
Yes.
booms or something.
Yes, hallelujah. And some energy. Because when we look at this, world and how it is, you got to be open-minded for one.
Yeah.
Just because there's no one and there's no way in this world that I just feel like that anyone can be like, okay, there's no thing, there's no God. Come on, man, look. If I push you off this building on your way down, you're gonna be like, Jesus.
Yes,
you're
gonna call somebody. That's right. You ain't gonna say Satan. Come get me. I ain't never heard nobody say that.
Right, you're gonna scream, God, oh my God, just because it's a natural being that's embedded in us.
Yeah.
And our telemarkers on these genes that are called like praise receptors. We are made to praise the Lord.
Yes,
period.
Yes.
You're made to praise something. And that's where God says that there'll be no other God before me. Neither can you straddle the fence, because if you're not praising me, you praising what?
That's right.
Something.
That's right. That's right. And that's the whole conviction thing. You know, that's the whole conviction thing. My whole thing is, who's going to convict you if when you decide to do wrong? You know, where's that conviction going to come? Where's that conviction going to come from? And my thing is,
do you know that you're doing wrong before you do it?
Yeah. That's right.
And do it anyway.
Yep. Yeah.
But if you read Romans will tell you, he said, why do I keep doing what I don't want to do?
Yep.
Because how many times have you been like, you know what?
I know I shouldn't do this. Yeah.
Before you got married. Oh my God, Lord, I know tonight that I'm with Jesus. You know what I mean?
Yes.
How many times are you going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and keep saying, oh my God, Lord, please forgive me. You got to repent.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
There's no man made without sin.
That's right.
Period.
That's right.
And so when people start acting funny and weird, it's really interesting to me, because I have 5 boys and 3 girls, and I don't care who think whatever. I love the questions. I love the whatever, because people think whatever. Those are mine.
That's right. That's
and
right.
They all grown, and ain't nobody been to prison and no gang banging.
Amen.
So I got to thank God. My kids have traveled over the world.
Yes.
Egypt. I haven't been there, but my children have.
That's right. That's right.
When they were younger, by way of me and their parents and their grandparents, and a few times just by their grandparents, my kids have seen some things. And
have,
you know, great lives. So I'm grateful that they aren't. You know, they're adults, so they got adult things going on.
Right.
But some of the things that I went through, they didn't go through by way of me breaking a generational curse and sacrificing myself.
Right.
I sacrificed an emotion. I sacrificed a feeling. I sacrificed a presence. You know, when you've gone away from your children for so long, they get resentful.
Yeah.
And it just depends on your presence when you come back. And just because you have a presence, don't make them want to still deal with you. People always say, oh, Nicole, your kids love you so much. Girl, what did you... God.
That's
God.
right.
I was gone for a while. I was able to raise my kids from a phone for a long time.
Yeah.
They'll be able to read about that too.
Yeah.
So it's just, girl, look, God is better than good.
Yes.
When you have goodness, when you tasted goodness.
That's right. That's right. That's
You
right.
can't, there's no way that you can bite a cherry and then get one that's wilted and rotten and then be thinking that's good. It's not good. You don't want that.
That's right.
So once you tasted goodness, it's kind of hard to go back.
That's right.
For me.
Yes.
I don't care what the playground was like.
Right.
I don't want to, because it's too hard coming out of that well.
Oh yeah.
Reaching your hand up and people knocking you back down. And when you're trying to stand up and people got their foot on your neck or your back. I've been there before.
Oh yeah.
I've been there.
Absolutely. And then too,
And
with
there's
people
nothing
just
you can
having
do.
their
You're trying to get to the radio station, or you trying to get to this show.
Yeah. It's a lot, because when you are trying to do the right things, when you're trying to do the things of God, then you see that, here come the enemy and his little cohorts, his little demons running around here trying to pull me back into that. But I'm not going back there. I'm not going back there. And that spirit of discernment that he just gives you, you're like, I can discern some things. I don't need something ain't right over there. I'm not doing that. You ain't taking me to hell with you. If that's where you want to go, that's on you.
It's really sad, because the times we living in.
Yeah.
We literally living in Revelation.
Mm.
And when I hear people say, "Who? Y'all better get ready," I'm like, you all the way late. If you still talking about getting ready, you better talk about getting ready. You late, baby. We probably got another few years. Just if you read and you've read, not and let me be very clear, not just the Bible. We want to go all the way back to the African Bible. You got to put some things with some things. You got to be able to read, understand.
That's right. You got to research. That's right.
Lord, to be able to discern.
That's right. That's right.
Be able to dream and ask for these things, and they'll be given unto you, even as small as a dream, so that you can remember.
Oh yeah.
Ask to remember.
Oh yeah.
So that you can be woken up.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm late on some things, and I know it. I'm trying to get myself to it, but I'm like, oh God, I don't know how this gonna work. But it's real, and He works through people in mysterious ways.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He used some of the craziest vessels. Yeah.
And pull you on along. If you have, I say, Lord, this is my prayer. My prayer is for, even I tell my angels, y'all ain't been doing nothing for a few years, right?
Y'all was on vacation
y'all
for a
might
minute.
as well get busy. Go on and open up some doors that no man can open. And if I just so happen don't know that the door is open, I need the other angel to kind of push me on in there.
That's right.
So that I'll be like, oh, I'm supposed to be in here, because you'll miss a beat not knowing.
Oh yeah.
Opportunity is what it is.
Oh yeah.
I
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You got to be woke. And we're not working in an industry that's sanctified and of the heavens. We know that the entertainment industry isn't all that cracked up, what it's cracked up to be, and then they put us here. How much of a warrior woman are you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And that's what they got to know too.
I told God last
soldiers.
week, look, God, you got to quit sending me on these type of missions, because it's too much. It's a lot, Lord.
Yes, it definitely is. But I'm so glad that you are able to share that and pour into my audience this way, because that's what it's about here. Just being your authentic self. You know what I mean? I just love it. Yeah. I love it.
It feels good for me. If I look back at a video and I see myself saying, hi, how are you? I'm like, oh God, what type of medication was I on? I'm like, y'all don't let me do that? Why did y'all put that out there like that? But nervous breakdown, you get taken on by something. Whatever personality that was to carry me through. Pavani J is the alter ego who has gotten me places that I never thought Nicole could.
Wow.
Pavani J is the alter ego for Nicole. And I walk with pride with her, because when Nicole is nervous, PJ not. And PJ will come on in the room and sit down and talk to us.
All right.
All
right, PJ,
so
let's
go. Yes.
That's good.
So thank you for breaking me. Thank you for allowing me to be myself on your platform.
That's right.
I even noticed that there's no shifting of my eyes. I have that problem a lot.
Wow.
Girl, I'm just so unperfect. You're looking around, people, what's wrong with her? I don't know. It's just Pavani J. It's me.
Yeah.
It's not TV ready though, so I have to get ready.
That's all right. Like I said, preparation, and you'd be surprised how many things were being done in your life, throughout your life, that was preparing you for today, for this. Everybody, they think, oh well, when you decide to give your life to God, they feel like when you give your life to God, everything is going to be good. No, that's when the real start, start, when you say, I'm going to give my life to God. I'm going to do the things of God. I'm going to try to be as God-like as possible. It is not easy. It is the hardest thing ever, to tell you the truth, but it's doable. And that's the thing. We can do it because we have God, because we have our angels and the divine family that watch over us, because we have that, we're able to do it. So I love it. And this here is basically I really wasn't expecting this. I was expecting to really talk to you more about, you know, your what you were doing in with the PR firm and all of that. But see, that's why when it comes to the things of God, I always just give him my platform. When I sit here, this is your platform, Father. Whatever is supposed to happen, then you let it happen. You know, because you are a blessing to me. So what you're saying to me is blessing me, you know, and it's blessing everyone that's watching in all 260 plus countries. Hey y'all, you know, it's a blessing. So
that they can't make it anywhere.
Right. And I love that.
You don't have to wear boots. You don't have to. You can be anything you. When I say literally, I think I can. Well, no, like I know.
That's
like,
right. That's right.
I can do anything in this world.
That's right.
When I say anything, if I had enough time to get a PhD, I could.
Oh yeah.
If I had enough time to get my doctorate's degree, I could. That's the only reason why I was in the truck, because my kids were going to college. 2 jobs was too long in a day, and I needed to have the money for them to be placed there.
Right.
And so I had to make a decision to pull this 80,000 pounds on my back, wear my hips out, bouncing up and down in the truck for 12 to 13 hours out of the day during COVID to pay for these things. And so that's what I did.
Yeah.
But even prior to that, I know that I know that I know.
Yes,
Anybody can do anything.
That's right.
Anything you put your mind to.
That's right.
Period. Change your mind.
That's
so even today, I stopped saying these things. Okay, maybe I'm so tired of just the chase of the grind of leads. 750 leads this week, and we only got 3 clients. 500. I'm just so tired.
Yeah.
Oh God, what is it that what am I supposed to be doing? Who am I supposed to be helping? What am I supposed to be saving?
Right.
Because is it beneficial if it's not for the universe? Is it beneficial if it's not saving somebody else's life?
Right.
If I don't want to waste, I don't have any more time.
That's right.
To waste.
That's right.
Whatever my plan, whatever his plan was for me, and if that's to tell somebody, look, you can do whatever you want to do, even after the abuse, even after the shooting, even after the cutting, even after those things are the things that you can make your mind up and do and surprise the world.
That's right.
Because God takes the guttermost to the uttermost. I promise you he does.
Oh yes. Absolutely. And we need to stop looking in that rear view mirror and just look forward. Stop looking in the rear view. There's nothing back there. Leave the past in the past. You know, and we are definitely in our third quarter. I'm in the third quarter. I'm in the third. Once you after 50, you're in the third quarter. We got to get it together. We just got to get it together. There's no way.
Do something. We got to do a panel discussion, even if it's about the next. If it's about the next thing, if it's about the next AI, if it's about the next radio station, if it's about the next AI programs that we can develop in the radio station to make it easier for someone else.
Absolutely.
And take it around the world. This is how easy this is.
That's right.
We never have to touch each other and then get together one time and have 1 billion people behind us.
Absolutely.
Why? Because we promoted it and marketed it for at least 6 months. Knowing the strategies behind public relations.
That's right.
Knowing the strategies matter, because without that, anything will fail. Knowing where your client is hiding, if you have an artist,
that's right,
you got to get his music played all over the world.
That's right.
Why? Because it's going to be mighty funny if you try to do a concert over here and they
never heard of you. yes.
Right, you know, it's not going to be right. And know your niche.
Oh yeah,
know your niche, because if entertainment and in the entertainment industry and the music industry isn't it, there's so many different sectors in the music industry.
Absolutely.
It's marketing, it's advertising. You can do activations. Activation is something I love to do because I was able to do it on a TV show.
Right.
To put the things together and get the product placement in there and get the stuff to look like a living room or a bedroom for somebody. And everything here is Vera Wayne, because Vera Wayne gave it to us. Why? Because Pavani J called and talked to her. And now they're sponsors for the show.
Okay.
Knowing what's really going on and being honest about what you don't know.
Right.
Because guess what? Pavani J I don't know everything. I remain teachable. And if I don't know something, I am not coming in anywhere talking about I know anything and know when to sit at the table and be quiet.
That's right.
And listen.
That's right.
If you talk yourself out of a deal,
Mm-hmm.
not knowing when to be quiet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Those things are real.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all hear them jewels? Y'all hear them jewels she dropping? All right. Now she usually charge for that. Now y'all better take them jewels. Y'all better take them jewels and run with them.
And knowing that y'all gotta have mentors.
Oh yeah.
I still have them. Look, that's the first thing I say to people is, okay, I don't know what you be doing on these days, but how much is your mentor fee? And let me just, if I can pay for 5 minutes of that time, I will get a whole bunch of stuff in them 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
They usually laugh. We crack a little joke, but because I'm telling you when I say that, what you have, I want.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I know that you paid for it.
That's
what
right.
I mean by that is you either went to school, you
Right.
worked under somebody, the hem of somebody's,
Mm-hmm.
and you pick up things from there. Even I still go to college. That's the craziest.
Yeah.
I still go to college, but that has nothing to do with being in this field,
Right.
getting this work in.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing college I can say is doing for me is giving me the boardroom game,
Okay.
opposed to I'm able to take what I've learned so far and put these pieces together with what I've learned in school, and it makes sense.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? Opposed to learning from scratch, getting this master's degree, and I'm like, oh, okay, okay, knowing about this bookkeeping and knowing about the things that matter.
Right.
And I'm not afraid to say, like, even though I am where I am in life, things are important. Your credit is important.
Oh,
Real
yeah.
estate is important. Money is important.
Oh yeah.
Financial freedom is important.
Absolutely.
And our parents didn't teach. Well, my parents didn't teach me that. I'm assuming they felt like they were sending me to school to learn, but
Right.
that wasn't that's not what I was doing.
Right. Right.
know?
Absolutely.
And they did, and then they sent me to a Christian school. But I'll be honest about this. We all got Black History Month. We all celebrated at the same time in February. Do you know that I did not know about our other forefathers outside of like Rosa Parks, just like the book of Black history,
Right.
until I was almost 15.
Wow.
Is when I started really looking and learning, and oh wow, and the who studied of us and who saved us and helped the slaves, and
Yeah.
what man made the peanut butter and
Uh-huh.
who really made electricity. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Right.
those type of things. My parents didn't teach me that, and that school, and I probably, if I went there right now, they probably would still have Malcolm X and Martin Luther King.
Martin
They
Luther
probably-
King. That's it.
That's it. They probably wouldn't be talking about anybody else. They weren't, and they're not giving any opportunities for any children to, because they want that class to go by real fast.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, so- and that's what I figured out. I figured out real fast what part of it was a gray area for me for a long time because of my skin color. I was missing on both ends of the stick. So it was like this gray area that I kind of had to weave myself into.
Yeah. Wow.
Because I was too nerdy to be with our people. And I got on their nerves.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be with all the other nationalities because of the stuff I would hear from us. And so I just kind of was in this gray kind of area where I was just like, okay, hey, like, who's out
Wow.
there, and that's just, it ended up being like that. And believe it or not, even though I'm a publicist, I'm a true introvert. I step out to work.
Me too.
And
Me
that's
too.
it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. People think that because they like, oh, she's such a social butterfly and she in pictures with all of these different people. Y'all, they don't know that when I go home, my face is on the ground. I am praying. It is all about me and God. I'm listening to whatever motivation I can get, even whether it's on YouTube, whether it's through myprayers.com, whatever. But I'm doing the same thing. But I like staying home. I like my own little room I got going on, my prayer closet, my, whatever you want to call it. That's where I want to be.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's me. I'm so glad to hear that, because people always just assume that you're this, like, now when I was younger, don't get me wrong, I was the doing the butt girl and the party and
yeah.
the
I think we
Iron
all
Dome
was
stuff. You know, all of that, all the Cabbage Patch and you know, the really young house parties. Because back then, you know, you didn't have to worry about the house party getting shot up. We were sweating in the basement and, you know, the hot dogs and drinks. And so I was the life of the party when those days come. But then, like I said, I had children early.
Right.
3 by the time I was 18. My life, I turned into an introvert. I'm a true introvert. I love my space. I love to get people to another level. I have a big imagination still, and so I'm a great storyteller, great writer.
Absolutely.
And I step out because I have to, and I have a burning desire to get back in. When I'm out, because of energy, I can literally.
Your phone, I don't know, keeps breaking up and coming back, and it's not coming back this time. Move around a little bit, because your phone not. You froze down, Nicole. All right, y'all see me. Give her a second. She froze right now. Oh my goodness, my phone is doing some other stuff. Okay, yeah. All right. Give her a second, y'all. She froze. Nicole, you frozen. I wonder if she knows she frozen. Uh-oh. And now we lost her. Okay. So we we lost you, Nicole. You're gonna have to try to come back on in here. Okay, so now let's do this ticket. Let's do this ticket thing since this is going on, and we're gonna wait for her to try to come back in. So let's do the tickets. That's right. We are going to do the tickets. Okay. I don't hear anything, and then I didn't hear anything on here either. Why is that? Okay, I don't know what happened, y'all. I don't know what's going on, guys, but we are going to. Zoom is still on. We're going to wait for her to come in. All right, so we're going to wait for her to come back in. So in the meantime, we're going to do the tickets. So what I want you to do, okay, I'm admitting her back in. Let me get her back in here. Okay. 'Cause we lost you, baby. We lost you. And then we lost my...
Yes, I am so sorry. I'm going to be calling Hewlett Packard. I've been having problems with I've been having problems, but I apologize for that interruption. I hope it doesn't do it again. It just goes out. I don't know.
Yeah, no problem.
I think it might be overloaded or something. My system may be.
Yeah. I was like, okay, she did. Well, give her a minute. She'll be back because she got froze. You completely froze. It was going in and out for a minute, a couple of times, but for the most part, everything was good. But then this time, it just kind of, and I said, oh, she froze. I'm like, Nicole, you froze. You ain't moving at all, girl. You ain't moving at all.
I apologize. Look, I hope I wasn't like this.
You know, you be having a crazy face when you get froze.
Right. Every time I do that, they catch you somewhere. I like this.
Yes, right. Something looking all crazy. But so what I was doing
that's
was,
why I came here with no makeup on or nothing.
Yeah.
Not only did I just, come in like I told you. I don't know if Jay told you, but I started to put some lashes on and all that. Girl, I said, you know what? I am beautiful.
That's right.
Just like this.
That's right.
This is the prettiest. I said, this is the prettiest you can be. Just open face. I'm here.
That's right. Just
because I'm gonna be doing interviews. You guys will see me. Hair did up, pulled up, makeup, face beat to the guys. You're gonna see me on my own radio station, which on HHQ.
That's right.
Called Drop the Mic. And then I'll do another one called Mic Check. My mic check will be live.
Okay.
And hopefully we're going to start next week. If not next week, the week after that. And then at 6 p.m., you can always find me On the Mic with Pavani J. On JQLM Radio, you can find that all over everywhere: Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, and the list goes on.
Awesome. Awesome.
We're going to be doing a couple of TV shows. We have Chicago's Baddest Big Girl, I think it is. I forgot the name of it, but I think that's what it is. That'll be coming out, and just so much more. We got 168 Radio with King Jacob and Iconi. They doing it out here, and so being connected to people in the Midwest, I'm very, very excited about. Tony Starr. We got our Atlanta people. We got Deanna out of Atlanta, DJ Fleet Coalition. Anybody in New York. My family in Kentucky. We got those people. You know what I mean. We got Theo Huff, my client, out of Chicago. One of the baddest Southern Soul and R&B singers that has hit the land thus far. And he's bookable, you guys. We're booking him up to the end of the year if you want to hit us up. And that'll be a show that I'll let you know. And if we want to do a show next week and you want to give the free ticket away to a person who has done the most festivals. And what's the number of festivals that Theo Huff has done this year in 2025? And if they get the right number the first time, by way of sending the number over to you, then you can give away the free ticket, or you show up your own self. However y'all want to do it.
Absolutely. All right. And what's that question gonna be too? Because I need to get them up here to win these Mike Epps tickets too for September 20th. And your show is September 27th. 27th. Yes. Okay. And what is the question? I mean, what is the question again for them to win?
How many shows has Theo Huff? Festivals.
Festivals.
Festivals has not all the shows, just the festivals he covered. 2025, meaning we booked him for so many festivals.
Right.
Give us the number count of how many festivals you think he's ran through this year.
Okay. So you guys heard that? Right? All over my live and on the website. You guys heard that. So I want you guys to text me the numbers that you think. But you need to be in the Chicago area, first of all, unless you can make it there on the 27th, right? Because it's in Chicago, right? Okay.
Absolutely.
So
and if you got any Chicago listeners?
Right. Absolutely. We got Chicago listeners. So if you're in the Chicago area, make sure that you guys try to win these tickets. Theo Huff, you guys, if you're in Chicago, you should know who Theo Huff is also as well. So I need you guys to answer that question, and I'm gonna let her say it one more time. The question.
If you guys can tell Champagne how many festivals has Theo Huff covered 2025? Not the names of them, just give us a number count of how many. If you've seen this artist, you know who he is. He's the youngest Southern Soul artist in the Chicagoland area, and he has been placarded. So he has his name on a plaque. He's on a wall. He's legendary and all those things at this young age. And so you guys should know who he is if you listen to Southern Soul music. If you can tell us the number count, I already know it because I did it. So
she knows.
If you know it, then let us know, and we'll definitely let you guys come out and jam out with him on the 27th of September this year. Yeah, in a couple weeks.
All right. So y'all hear that? September 27th, Theo Huff. Chicago, if you're in the Chicago area, you guys give me a text. Text the phone at the station. Area code 201-759-2421. That's area code 201-759-2421. If you are in the Chicago area or can get to Chicago by September the 27th, then answer that question and we will get you you guys the tickets. She will be blessed with those tickets. Also, right now I'm also doing the first pair of tickets. The first pair of tickets for Mike Epps at the New Jersey Performing Arts Center in J-Pack on September 20th at 8 p.m. If you can make it there, then I need you guys to text, I want to go. I want to go. Okay? Text this number 201-759-2421. Again, that number is 201-759-2421. Text I want to go right now, and I'm gonna choose who I want. I'm not telling you to be the 19th texter or the 20th texter or none of that. I'm gonna choose who I want to go. I'm gonna look through here and I'm gonna choose who I want to go. So again, I'm gonna give you that number one more time, and then I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes because y'all know I'm usually off at 10. But since we kind of started late and Nicole had a nice story and we know we still not finished with her, and I told her. First of all, I'm like, girl, we could do these 2 hours. I'm telling you, them 2 hours go by fast when we having good conversation. You'd be surprised how fast the time go. You know, no music being played or nothing like that. You like that hour is gone. We done with that. It's amazing.
And that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, you ain't gonna play no music. You're not gonna interrupt us. You're not gonna put no music in there.
No.
I'm like, okay, it's her show. She do what she wants.
We talking, girl. We talking. They got their music before you came in here.
Okay. But then y'all, I was over there. That's too close to comfort for me to come back. Yeah. But I would love to come over there and enjoy my show with you and help you out.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'm in the business of this year, at least twice every year. Any publicist, any radio host. I made a vow this year that I would be putting myself out there. If I say, well, if I can help you or do anything, I'm not trying to get with anybody. I'm anybody's skin. I literally help you guys. I literally clean off tables. I literally email paperwork. I literally help just to gain relationships. And garner relationships and stuff. So I'm serious about that. Even if I have to fly in, I'm not asking nobody to fly me in or nothing. It would be nice, but I'm willing to get myself out there however I can to connect with people all over the world.
Absolutely. Okay. So y'all hear that? And again, she dropped some serious jewels on tonight. I hope you guys were really listening and was really honing in to the conversation. Because like I said, being a publicist or a radio personality or whatever kind of PR work or anything that you're doing, public relation work that you're doing or managing anything, all of that stuff is different. It's different stuff. I was doing management and didn't know that I could have been paid for being a booking agent. I could have been paid for doing the management. I could have been paid for all of these different things until I did the research and started researching for myself. But all of these things have their own titles. So when you said there's so many different things out here to do in the entertainment business, it really is. You know, you don't have to call yourself just a manager or just a booking agent or just a PR or whatever, you know, because a lot of times we all do the same thing. Everything is kind of intertwined. You know, it's kind of intertwined. And truthfully, it is a payment for each one of those
all of those
things.
people anyway, depending on the client you have.
Right.
So when your client doesn't have a manager or when your client doesn't have a booking agent, but you've been out here and you know some of these promoters, your client ain't moving. You got to be able to move this client some type of way. And how many events are you gonna do?
That's right.
Before people stop buying a ticket at your town.
Exactly.
How many backpack giveaways are you gonna have them at? How many you have to? Something has to happen. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or, you know, people don't understand that career, when you start looking at it like this person's career, this is their life. Like this is all they know for real. Like they don't know how to, they may know how to change a tire. They may not. I'm just giving it a small example. You know, but they may not know how to do these other things. Right. This is all they really know from the time that they've been like 3 or 4. They've been groomed for music. You are able to relish in that environment, and you're able to relish in that energy. Then they're gonna need some help doing some things. You know, they can't do everything, and neither can you as one person. It's a lot of work. Yeah, it's a lot of work and it's a lot of money. Because nothing is free. That's why people usually go to the label and they say, I need that machine behind me. Right. I need that machine behind me, because in that machine, which is that label, it's probably 19 different people. You got the people on the ground. Oh yeah. There's, you know, they're putting up the flyers on the cars and all of this stuff. So it's a lot of people making this career happen for this one individual.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
we being behind the scenes, you may not ever get praise. They might not ever say thank you.
Right.
They may not ever, appreciate your presence or essence. And not because they don't want to, but because they don't have the opportunity or time.
Right.
Just move fast.
Absolutely.
They're just fast. But sometimes it's reciprocity. Just say, hey, thanks to my manager. Thanks to my PR.
Right.
Team. You know what I mean? So people can look out for the PR team, so that the PR team can grab other clients if necessary.
Right.
It's about reciprocity. If you do good work, people will love to work with you.
Absolutely.
Even with the grant writing.
Absolutely.
Grant writing, the same thing. Grant writing isn't easy. I'm up for 2 days researching.
Oh yeah.
Looking for things. Gathering data, going back and changing a paragraph right before we put the proposal through. Like it's you got to be mindful of everything that you do and how you do it.
Absolutely. Y'all heard it right here. Y'all heard it right here. You gotta definitely know. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot. And I know some of the best PRs. My girl Pat. I'm sorry. I have to say something else. Pamela Green. That's my girl. She is awesome. She was on here as well. I gotta say a big shout out to her. I'm sorry, I said Pamela, not Pamela. I love you too, Pamela. I meant Patricia. Patricia. She actually was the publicist for Vonda West, Kanye West's mom. So she
Okay.
So her story. And it's the story about Kanye West and like when she was here and she was telling me about the story, and then after that I was able to actually go and cover a event that she was doing, and it was in oh my God, Pennsylvania. Out in Pennsylvania, and I was out there with her doing covering the stories for her and all of that too. And she that's gonna come out soon. It was supposed to come out on KOMTV here with us, but I gave her the footage so that she can do what it is that she wanted to do with it. She knows if she needs any help with the editing or whatever, she can just call me. But I finally gave her everything, so that's gonna come out. But it was all about sisterhood, and it was just a beautiful thing. But I just love it when I see my sisters, because all of my sisters are stars. I just love when I see my sisters just doing things, just being their authentic selves, and just really just showing the love that that they have to everyone. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you pouring into my audience. I appreciate it. I know they appreciate it, and like I said, they better take that those jewels that you dropped, and they better pick them all up, because like I said, she could be getting paid for this stuff. Okay, so I'm expecting you guys to get in touch with her, to reach out to her, and all of that good stuff. I'm gonna reach out to her myself in reference to my nonprofit organization, because I with grant writers out here, I didn't. I'm gonna talk to you about that later. That not on this. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. I got the stories, girl. I got the stories. It's crazy.
Yes, and that's another thing. Let's say this on your air, please.
Yeah.
Grant, just because you're a grant writer, I have a 72% win rate. What that means is, if we have 10 grants, even if it's a submission, I can win 7 times. And I said win, you guys. That's what that means. Not gain a grant, get a grant. It's a win.
That's right.
And you need to be specific of what you're doing and where you're going, how you're writing. In addition to that, everyone's not going to get it.
Right.
It just doesn't work like that.
Exactly.
It doesn't. And people, if they're fooling you guys, I'm not all over the internet, all over YouTube. I'm not all over YouTube doing all this stuff. Could I sell some things? I could, but that's not how, it doesn't work like that. It takes some time. It takes time. It takes time for someone to get grants. And as long as you have that relationship built, you can get a grant. If you can write a grant almost every day, out of 30 days, you should be able to at least win 2 or 3 in the beginning.
Okay.
Now, if you can't win 1 in 30 days, you got to revamp some things.
Yeah.
Got to
Yeah.
change
Yeah.
in the verbiage. But yeah, people out here selling dreams. You don't get paid $5,000 right away. That's not how it works. You got to put some work in, and you get paid on the back end. And sometimes those grants say inside of them, the writer doesn't get paid out of the funds.
Right.
So that's when you have to work out a deal. You got to
Exactly.
pay attention
Exactly.
and be honest. I try to do that with the people that I work with. Keep them looped in on the back end. I build apps myself. And so I build apps for that so that my clients can be involved and see us working in real time.
That's right.
Seeing what we're doing in real time. Watching the email go out. Yet I just got that together because I was like, if this was me, how would I feel and what would I want?
Right.
I want to see what you're doing. I'm not worried about anything. If I see y'all put a proposal up there, y'all put at 7:00 yesterday, there was 2 grants that went out. That's fine.
Right.
But when you just got people lagging and you don't call back at all,
Yeah. Yeah. Not
people
cool.
would do that all the time.
Not cool.
$7,000 and I'll write you 10. Yep. And then now you're looking crazy.
Yeah.
It don't work like that.
Yeah.
Don't work
Believe
like
me,
that.
I'm like, you
Yeah.
know, I just got to the point where I started doing my own research and started literally doing my own grants, but it's so time consuming and I just don't have time. I just don't have the time for it, you know, and it's like, you know, keep doing these grants and then I'm not winning the grants. What am I doing wrong? I'm tired of going on webinars. I'm tired of doing like, I'm really
Yes.
I'm like, no, I need somebody to do this. And the young lady
Because
I
what
did
happens
have
is
doing
you
it.
end up piling on information. So if I learn, and this is, I only know this because I've done it. Learn from this person and then do this, and it doesn't seem like it's working. So then I'm thinking something was wrong with them, and then learn from this person and do this. And now I'm just stacking and stacking and stacking. And at some point, that execution has to happen.
Right.
And some people fail a long time before they win, but it's the verbiage.
Right.
How you talk to them. And it's a pyramid scheme.
Right.
And people don't understand that. And I'm about to give out the game, but I can't. But that's what it's about.
We're not gonna get y'all all that. Some Jews y'all not gonna get. Some of the Jews y'all not getting tonight. Okay. We gonna have that conversation off the air.
You guys, but know that there's a strategy to it. People keep saying, "Well, no, it's the relationships." Now listen, you can't tell me that somebody in Texas. Well, it could happen, but they don't know the exact person that's cutting the check over there in the government.
Right.
You know, sometimes stay in your circle. Stop going to government grant. They got .gov.
Right.
Everybody goes there. Why wouldn't you go to your chamber of commerce? Where, Because by the time you go to the government.gov and you done missed all the grants in your city and state, they got a bulk of money in December.
Exactly. Yeah. And you got to know when to get to put those grants in. You got to know when to do it. So it's about timing and everything. So yeah,
it is. And people start seeing your faces. And I've told a couple of my clients, especially the ones like you're on a radio station, so that's great. And people know you in your city, even if you're not really, really big, but even if you're known a little bit and you're doing something for the children, the kids are what really soars.
Oh yeah,
it's really hard to get. They say, oh, well, you get a startup grant, and a startup grant is something good. And any money that's given that you don't have to pay back is okay, right? So $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 even is okay. Yeah. But how far is that gonna really get you when you need a brick and mortar?
Right.
You need $50,000. You're talking about playing ball with ball players who $1 million is not a breathtaking.
Right.
You say $1 million, they like, okay, $1 million, and that's nothing. 2 million, 25 million, 500 million is nothing. How much money did that guy Umar have that he got out of people to build that school that's not even finished?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How much? That's like 200 million.
Yeah.
Or something like that. That's a lot of money to some people.
That's a lot of money to some people. Some people that ain't no money. That ain't no money to.
That's no money to them. They not even sweat bullets. They like, oh, okay. And for someone who comes from another area or from from underprivileged areas or whatever, It's just when you hear that number, it's because it sounds profound.
Right.
But that money can be spent in the drop of a dime if you had some things to do and you wasted or took care of some people. $1 million is really nothing.
Absolutely.
100,000 is really nothing. Could it be used for something?
Right.
Absolutely. But if you're not investing it, turning it over, praising the Lord, you better keep him involved, because if you don't, something
absolutely
won't happen. And
right.
it's just the way the world works.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
It's just the way that it works. And I mean, I don't know.
All right. So we are definitely over time. It is 20 minutes after 10, and that's fine because I'm engineering myself tonight, so that's cool. But y'all know I'm usually off here at 10 p.m. But y'all, I told Nicole we gonna need them 2 hours.
Yes, you did. That's fine, because we can do another 10 minutes, or we can
That's
go down.
right.
I just had somebody creep around my shoulder. If you saw him.
Oh no, I didn't see.
Yes, a little person, my grandson, just crept around.
I didn't see him.
I was like, okay, look.
yes. So you guys, I don't know what y'all waiting for, but I'm not gonna sit here all night. So this is what I'm gonna do. Because I definitely I need to put this other show on for Boss Man as well. One of our DJs, their music their set has to go on. So this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to do another TikTok. I'm gonna do a set on a TikTok, and then I'm gonna do a set of tickets on my Facebook Live and IG. So I'll do TikTok and IG together. I'll do that together for you guys for the Mike Epps tickets, and I'm gonna do my Facebook Live. I'm gonna do that for the tickets for Theo Huff. So I'm good because I have to get off here. I'm not gonna wait for you guys to text me and all of that. Plus, I want to be fair at the same time, because I'm not telling you. See, somebody text. I said, what did I say? Type in thing. I want to go, right?
Yes.
So why you just texting and ain't saying nothing? You ain't even saying I. You ain't got the letter I in here. You guys have to pay attention.
I want to see Mike Epps so bad.
Right. I'm like, okay, you got to put something up. I want to go. I said I want to go. Okay. Unless you were trying to get the Theo Huff tickets, and that's something different. Did he say one? I ain't put the number 1 in here. I thought it was an I. I think it's a number 1. Did he put the number 1 in here? Because I will hurt him. When you ask for the number of people, I will hurt him. Whoever this is.
Not following instructions. You're
not following instructions. I
used to always tell people, you need to work on your listening skills.
Yes, exactly. But I'm gonna get all right. So we're gonna get off of this because you guys know I could talk all night, and Nicole and I be on here having a conversation. Forget y'all was watching and all of that. So I'm gonna get off of this. I appreciate you so much, Queen, for being here, for actually making it on here finally. And we are gonna have to get together and do some other stuff. We got to get together and do some other stuff. I'm quite sure there's a whole lot of other stuff that we could get together and do as well.
This is not the end of our relationship. We will be. But something's gonna happen. I already feel it.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
It's only the beginning.
That's right. Absolutely. So I want you guys to make sure that you follow her. Give your handles again one more time, Nicole.
All right, you guys can follow me at Exquisite PR, the number 4 and the letter U, on Instagram, and that's all over the board. We're branded. And you can also go to Exquisite PR, the number 4, the letter U, and the numerical number 2. So that's Exquisite PR for U2. And both of those are us on IG and TikTok. And on Facebook, it's Nicole Jordan and Nicole M. Jordan, hyphenated Pavani J.
Okay. All right. Y'all got that? So we are going to get up off of here because it is definitely time. At least by 10:30, I can get this other. I can get the DJ on. Okay. So we're getting off of here. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Jacob. I love you, King Jacob. That's my boy. I had to say much love to him because he is so awesome. And thank you guys for all of the wonderful, wonderful talent that you sent my way to interview, because that was definitely a blessing, just getting to know these people and their music and all. I mean, it's just really been a blessing working with you guys over this. It's been a little while now too. I've been doing this thing with you guys for some time. Yeah, it's been some time. So yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, with Exquisite, you've been with Jacob talked about you so much. I just was like, okay, she doing what? I almost felt like I knew you. It's been a while, been a couple of years now.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's been some time. I've been doing this with you guys for some times. Yeah, I've been doing this for some time. Yeah. Since I believe it may have been even before during the pandemic. Yeah, it's been some years.
During COVID, if I was still out there over the road, I pushed the first prescription over to Maryland. And Jacob was on the back end taking care of things, and that's when he told me about you and all those things. And I was like, okay, because he was running the scene because I was in the truck. I mean, I was taking things from the truck as I stopped, but him and Ashley and Brian and Katie were covering Exquisite for me because it's hard to run the company from the truck, but I did it. That's right. He was a big dog in the back end, and I thank Jacob for that.
Yes, absolutely.
I thank Jacob for that, and all the other musical partners that he's brought in. I appreciate it.
Yeah. He's awesome. That's my boo boo. So I'm gonna get off of this. I love you, Queen. Love you, Jake. Love Exquisite PR. You guys make sure that y'all follow them. I'm gonna put their links in my TikTok. In my TikTok little thingy that I do when I get off of there. IG, I'm gonna put the information there as well. Or if you're on any of those, you can put your information in, and that's fine. But I'm getting off this. It was such a pleasure. It was such a pleasure, pretty girl. It was such a pleasure. And I will talk to you soon. We're gonna get off of here though. Let me find out what kind of music I'm gonna play to get up off of here though, because I'll just
talk to you guys later.
All right, sweetie. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Ready though. Let's see. Alright, why is my thing not here? I'm not hearing it. Alright, guys, I'm not hearing my music. Not understanding why I'm not hearing my music. But let's try this again. It's not doing what I need it to do. I don't think I turned the volume down, did I? No, I didn't. I didn't turn the volume down. Anyway, let me just get off of this because I don't know what. Let me push this over here because I want this. I want you guys to see me, my face right here. Yep, I'm right here, guys. I'm right here. Let me turn my TikTok around so you guys can see me in person. IG, Facebook Live, all you guys. Hey. Love you. I know y'all want me to talk to y'all. I cannot talk to y'all when I'm doing an interview though. So thank you guys for being here. At the end of the day, I appreciate you all. I appreciate every last one of you. And I pray for each and every one of you and your families. And I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for rocking out with your favorite little lady, Tanya Champagne, here on the Champagne Room Radio Show on GS Radio. And I am so out of here.